strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Oh, whoa! You are so cute. Okay. So it's all glam over here. I've got my nursing bra on from almost 3 years ago with gray that I still wear all the time. And then my hair, which you guys always want to know what it looks like without it being straightened. This is it. So it has my Keratin Complex Cara Balm in it, I like to leave in. And then I have my little bit of my Moroccan oil treatment in there too that I always use. So we're letting it air dry before I straighten it, and I'm doing my makeup in between because you guys know my whole little time limit on when you should apply your stuff. So let's get started. This is a full face tutorial, so I'm taking my Benefit Matte Rescue like gel. I don't know if it's exactly a primer, but I've been using it as a primer. And then my Maybelline Blur Plus Illuminate on the rest of my face to prime. And then I'm going to take my Fiona Stiles Matte Foundation in the shade number 5 and my Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 1W2 Sand, and just dot that all over my face and neck, and then blend it out with my Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki. And after 22 years of having this hair, I still can't get over the fact that it just looks the way it does. But I'm going to go in with a damp sponge with no additional product, just to make sure that everything is blended out and all the product and foundation is evenly distributed on my face with no streaks. And then moving on to my under eyes, I'm going to take my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. You guys know I can't live without this stuff. And I always apply it with my ring finger so we don't tug on our eyes and cause premature wrinkles. And then to conceal, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral and just apply that onto my under eye, around and on my nose and on my chin. And then I'm also going to take my Mercier Translucent Powder to bake my chin and then set my under eye as well. Now I'm just going to blend that out with a damp Real Technique sponge onto my lids to also prep for eyeshadow. And now we're going to bronze a little bit. I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk number 130 brush and my butter bronzer and apply this onto my cheeks, really more to bronze than contour. And I'm also going to apply that onto my forehead as well. I'm going to take my e.l.f. small taper brush and just wipe off the bakage around my eyes, and then taking no additional product on that same Sonia Kashuk brush, I'm going to run that down the sides of my nose to contour and bronze my nose a little bit with whatever was left on the brush. And to bronze a little bit more, I'm going to take my Morphe M527 and this Givenchy really pretty floral bronzer. I think it's limited edition, but I love this stuff. And just apply that onto my forehead just a little bit more to intensify my tan. And then for our cheeks, I'm going to take the ColourPop Knockout palette, I believe. I'm not sure of the names because they're not on the actual palette, but I'm just going to take that on my Morphe E3 blush brush and just apply that to the apples of my cheeks and the tip of my nose. And after I wipe off my chin bakage, I'm going to go in with a damp sponge just to clean up my contour a little bit. And then we're going to move on to our eyes. So today I'm going to take my Manny MUA and Makeup Geek palette, which was limited edition, and I love this palette, and take the shade Beaches and Cream, I believe, as a transition. I don't know the name, so I'm just going to point to them. And I'm applying that into my crease with my Morphe M502 blending brush. And then I'm going to take the shade in the center and just go back over that in my crease as well, just to intensify the color. And I actually dipped into the red a little bit when I was showing you guys the color, so I had to add that in on the other side. Couldn't quite figure it out, but that is what happened. So I had to add some more to the other side too. But it still ended up looking okay in the end, so we're gonna go with it. For my lid shade, I'm going to go into the Kylie Bronze palette. This is one of my Holy Grail palettes. And I'm going to take the cream shade at the top. It is so pigmented, and just apply that onto my lid with my finger. Then taking a pencil brush and the Mani palette, I'm going to go back into that light tan shade in the center just to tie in my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M433 flat definer brush and just add in this deepened brown plum shade as a faux liner, because this is how I would normally wear this look since this is requested from Snapchat. I don't think I told you guys that, but it is. And then I'm going to go back over it with actual black eyeliner just to kind of make it look more dramatic, since I usually don't wear eyeliner anymore. Just pressing that into my lashes so they look more full and defined. And then I'm taking some Anastasia Clear Brow Gel through my eyebrows just to set them so I don't have any flyaways. And then I'm going to take my eyeliners and start on my wings. So I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof at the front of my eye and the tail, just in case my eyes water, because they have a tendency to. And the Balm Schwing eyeliner that I go in with next is super black and matte, but it is not waterproof, so it would smear and run like crazy. So I like to go in with this first. And then I start to connect the dots and fill in and create the tail with the Balm eyeliner because it's so black and matte. So I did leave a good portion of this in, and it's in real time, but if you guys want another in-depth tutorial on how I do my winged eyeliner, just leave me a comment down below and I'll be glad to film that for you guys. But this is basically how I do it. I just take my time, do little by little until I'm ready to extend the wing, and then I just make sure it's as perfect as it can be, because you guys know it never comes out right. Now moving on to our mascara, I'm going to curl my lashes and then apply a coat of L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and the Essence Lash Princess Mascara as well before I go in with my falsies. And I actually filmed a video on how I apply my falsies, so that'll be linked down below. Wow, my hair is so frizzy, so cute. And I've actually been so extra lately that I've been using two highlights, one to highlight my nose and one to actually highlight my cheekbones. So this is the Pixi highlight in the shade Santorini Sunset on my nose, apply with the Anastasia A23 brush. And then I'm going to take Becca Champagne Pop on that same A23 brush and just apply that to the high points of my cheeks. And then we're going to go ahead and set with the Urban Decay All Nighter just to lock everything in. And then we're going to move on to our lips. So for the lips, I'm going to wipe off my excess chapstick and just like that, straight hair. But I'm going to go in with my ColourPop BFF2 lip liner first. You guys know this is like one of my staple lip colors. And then I'm going to take the Makeup Forever C103 lipstick just to fill in my lips. And then I'm going to go in with a gloss from Bare Minerals. I think it's the shade Totally, but check the description box for sure, because I cannot think off the top of my head, and I'm trying to hide from my son so I can record this voiceover. So just check the description box for the gloss, and then that will complete this look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this everyday glam makeup look, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!